3 reasons that your booth space is not making any money. Reason number 1, placement and visibility. So, depending on what antique booth you're in, it's very important. Make sure you're in a mall or a booth space that has high traffic, that the owners are constantly marketing and helping draw people to the store. Also, wherever you're at in the antique booth is very important. If you're in a huge space that has 50 to 100 vendors, the likelihood of them coming and spending all the money in your shop, unless you're heavily marketing it somewhere else, is slim to none. So the smaller the space, in my opinion, the better. And again, make sure it's a place that's already successful and you're not there just trying to help amp up their business, but they're doing some work for you too. Number 2, your inventory doesn't match the market. Listen, you can have the best inventory, but if it is not matching the aesthetic of the store or what the other vendors are doing, you may not make sales. A great example is 2 years ago when I got my local booth, I did a lot of handmade signs. I did a lot of farmhouse, and my stuff was cute and some people bought it, but the aesthetic of the place I'm in is very heavy vintage, very heavy antiques. So throughout my time there, I started slowly switching out of that stuff and into just vintage, and my sales doubled. And then this year, now that I'm all vintage, my sales have tripled in my booth. So make sure that even if you think your stuff is great, it might be, but it just might not match the store that you're in. And number 3, lack of merchandising, lack of refreshing. Booths are not a set it and forget it. You need to babysit them. You need to be at your booth at least a minimum of 1 time a week. If you can't commit to that, then having a booth space may not be for you. You need to commit to changing it up seasonally. If you have mannequins in your booth, every week they should have a different outfit on. And I don't mean you have to bring new stuff into your booth every week. You absolutely don't. Move the stuff around that is there. Most of these antique spaces have regulars, and if they come in and look up and see the same outfit on the same mannequin and that same piece of wall art, they're going to assume, oh, nothing's changed here, and walk by. So make sure you're refreshing it. Booths are not a set it and forget it. Make sure to leave me a comment with your best tip or trick for your antique booth and what you think is successful and what you think makes sellers not successful. Hope this was helpful. Go follow me over at Brass Bunny Vintage on YouTube for more tips and tricks for your vintage sellers.